Hi, welcome to Prime HRM. Prime HRM is an open source HRMS software for the SMBs, nothing but a small medium business and startups. So in this open source module, you will get a 6 modules. So I will show you how to use it and everything. So first, once you register and activate your license key for the Prime HRM open source application, then you need to log in with your registered email ID. Then after that, type your password, whatever the password you are adding on the registration time, then click on login. So once login is done, so now you can able to see this dashboard. So in this dashboard we do have a live charting options also. So you can chat with the our support teams. They will assist you how to do that regarding all of these things. They will arrange, they will tell you all the feedbacks and everything to regarding your queries. So first in this modules we have a attendance module and employee module and leave management, payroll and document, and all as the recruitment management. So for initially I will go with the each and every modules individually. First I will go with the employee modules. Let's go with the employee module. In this case we have only 0 employees. Let me click on the employees, add employee. Add employee. So in this when we click on the add employee, you will get a employee add employee screen in that. So in this screen we can add the employee details and everything here. So before adding the employee details, we need to do some setting configurations on the configurations. So those are nothing but I mean your departments, how many departments do you have, how many designations you have under the departments, those things we need to set up. So what we will do is, so first initially we'll go to the configuration, then click on the departments. Before entering the employees details on the employee management, so click on the designation departments, click on the departments. In my case I will add a IT department, and I can add then HR department. These two I can add. So coming to the designations, I can add the whatever the designation required for the each and particular department. In IT department will add a nothing but software engineer, KSE. Then HR, in HR I will add a like nothing but associate. So in IT I can add a system admin. Similarly, what you can want, you can add a number of designations department as well as from this. So if you want to modify, you can put it to those particular designations. You can click on the edit. You can rename it. You can do whatever you want. And if you want to delete this one, you can delete also. Similarly, this is for designations departments also. You can add a number of departments. If you want to modify the departments, you can do the like this. If you want to delete the departments, you can do the like this. Okay. Now we can go to the add employee. So we have an employee. So in this case I will add the employee name as Avinash. Then after that I need to choose the marital status as a married or unmarried based on your choices. Then we need to add the father name, nothing but father. Next. Then after that RFID. So if you have any RFID, you can add the RFID. Then after that employee ID, you can also employee ID. Employee ID should be unique. We cannot consider for the duplicate for the each and employee. So for example, now we are allocating the 1022 for this particular employee. So we need to add a 1023 for the another employees. For example, if you add the 22, so it will throw error. Okay. So then I need to choose the department. Then after that designations, so software engineer or system admin, I need to choose that. Then after that work email ID, you have any work email ID, you can add the work email ID. For in my case, what I will do, Avinash @primehrm.in. Okay, so and personal email ID Avinash something 97 @gmail.com. So then after that permanent address, you can add the permanent address, nothing but in my case Hyderabad. So Hyderabad, so we can add the same for the Hyderabad also. Okay, then after that I need to choose the mobile number, so I can give the mobile number some random number. Okay, then I need to choose the gender and date of birth. What is this particular date of birth? I can choose the date of birth to something which is related for 1990, so 86 something, December 9, something like that. Then after that reporting, initially we don't have any employee for that, right? So we can leave it as a reporting. So for example, every person you need to be reported to the particular person within the organization, right? So we can choose like this. For in this case, this is the first employee, right? So we don't want any this thing. So remark, if you want to add any remark, you can log do this, click on save. See, employee added successfully. If you want to see this employee so details, then again you need to go for the employee list. Here you can choose the particular designation and this thing. So we have Avinash, right? So if you want to, so initially status, his status is active, or he's relieved, or is terminated, or is absconded. So these are the status you can modify it. For example, if you change this one, automatically the status will be updated on the backend side. So you can see as a this employee as a relieved status. So right now in this case, this is employee as the active status, right? So if you want to edit these details, I can go like this. So I can edit this. For example, I want to add the specific educations to this particular employee. Similarly, I can go like this. Then I need to choose the Avinash, click on list. So there is no qualifications, right? I can add the qualifications nothing but UG, course is a BTech, specialization is nothing but CSE, institution nothing but JNTU. So year of passing, so we can consider as a year of passing nothing but 2017, something like that. Percentage nothing but 70%. If you save this one, so automatically you can get like this. So you can add a number of the qualifications to the particular employees. Similarly, you can add the experiences also. So similarly, what we will do, I need to choose the which employee I need to add the experiences. Avinash, click on list. So experiences nothing but organizations, nothing but Oracle. So designation nothing but SC, JSC, junior software engineer. Then after that department is the IT. Then is current company, no. So year of starting nothing but 2018 nothing but December 2. So 2019 December, right? 2019 to December, that's it. So I can description nothing but we can add a C, then save it. So yeah, it is added, see. So Oracle is added for the experiences. For example, if you want to modify this one, click on the edit, so you can modify these details. If you want to delete this one, you can delete like this. Okay, these are the many things, experiences we can add like this. Let me show you again. So Avinash, then employee list, this is the thing. Okay, now we can add the bank accounts also to the particular employees. So this is the one-time step, right? So if you configure one time, so there is no not required to do it again. This is the one-time settlement, right? So for that reason we are making like this. Coming to the bank account, so similarly you need to choose the particular employee designation department and employee. Then after that you have to choose the account name. So now account holder name nothing but Avinash, sorry, Avinash. Then after that account number, something I can give you random account number. Then after that account type is personal account type or employee account. So let me tell the employee account, bank account, STFC. Then after that IFCS code, something I can modify like this. So consists of only characters only. So it will take only characters, 11 characters. So then after that branch code, branch pin code. Then after the mobile number. Then is that you can add the address also. So then save it. Say you can add the employee's bank account also. If you want to upload the photo also employee, so you can choose the particular employee, then after the software SE, then after the particular employee name, you click on that one, you can add the employee photo. If I want to change the photo, I can click on this one, change the photo. I need to choose the whatever the files I want. For example, I need to add something which is related for this image or something. So let me show you downloads. Go to downloads. Let me show you downloads. There is no images here. We can go for the desktop. Under the desktop we have this one, right? I can click this one. This is the image, then I save it. The image will be added. If you edit this one, you can see this one. Similarly, you can do the employee basic configurations like this. So once the employee added, so now we'll come into the employee entry info. Employee entry info, it is a very important thing. So entry info, what we can do is, for example, I need to, so there is the basic information we need to entry for those particular employee, right? So for that case we are going like this. First you need to choose the department, then designations, then click on that. Who are available under these particular designations, you can get it. In my case I want Avinash. Let me click on the action. So I can see the employee photo as I already uploaded, right? So I can see the Avinash name and department and employee ID, something like this. So coming to the date of onboarding, so I need to choose the which date he is onboarding, and PAN number, Aadhaar number, and passport, voter ID, driving license, and previous CTC and current CTC, joining department, joining designations. These are the informations I can get it. So for example, if you add the employee, then only you can get the this employee entry info like here only. So coming to the employee exit info, so exit info we'll see later. So exit info, for example, when the employee is relieving from here to this organizations to other organizations, so we can see, we can add like this. So for example, I want to store the employee exit details also. I can choose like this: date of leaving, and department at relieving, and designation at relieving. I can add it and then save it. We have a total details about those particular employee. Then coming to the employee documents, so for example, I want to store the employee documents, either study documents, experience documents, any kind of the documents. It's nothing but soft copies. So how I can do, simply I need to choose the department designations, which employee I need to add it. I can choose this employee name, then click on list, then we can get it like this. So for example, I can add the employee this files. I can choose this files, what are the files gonna wanna upload. So let me, in my case, what I will do, I can upload the some PDF file or some text file. Okay, so let me add one image. Okay, this image or image file or PDF file, anything you want. Okay, let me, in my case, what I will do, I can add this uh, text file, then it save it. Text file added. If you want to see the text file, you can see the Avinash and click on list, you can see the text file. So this is the text file. If you want to download the file, you can click on this one, automatically the file will be deleted, download. So you can save like this. So whatever the file we added, so this file system we are storing on the cloud level, so it's a highly secure, so no one can access this one. So we have a AES, advanced encryption techniques. So for that case, so no one can access your files, so without any credentials. So this is all about the employee module. So if you have any doubts, anything, so let us, feel free to get back to us anytime. So via chat, or we have a support at the rate primehrm.in. So in that we can raise a request for those particular support. We will assist you for any time. Thank you. Have a nice day. Bye.